Have you ever looked at your finances and wondered, why can't I ever seem to get ahead? You work hard. You earn money. You try to make responsible decisions. But somehow, the stress never seems to disappear. The bills keep coming. Unexpected expenses show up, and it feels like every time you make progress, something knocks you backward. Many people assume the problem is simple. They just need to work harder, make more money, or stop buying small things they enjoy. But the truth is much deeper than that. Money problems are usually not caused by one bad decision. They are created by a combination of habits, emotions, financial systems, and the environment around us. The reason this matters is because you cannot fix a problem you do not understand. If you believe your financial struggles are simply because you are lazy, irresponsible, or bad with money, you will focus on shame instead of solutions. Today, we are going to look at where money problems actually come from and why understanding the root cause is the first step toward changing your financial future. The goal is not to blame yourself or blame the world. The goal is awareness. Once you understand the forces influencing your financial decisions, you can start making better choices. Money is not just about math. It is also about behavior, psychology, emotions, and the decisions we repeat every day. The people who build financial stability are not people who never make mistakes. They are people who understand their patterns and create systems that help them make better decisions. Your financial situation today is the result of past decisions, but your future financial situation will be created by the decisions you make, starting now. The first step is understanding where the problems actually began. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with money is because our brains were not designed for the modern financial world. For thousands of years, humans lived in environments where resources were uncertain. When food, shelter, and supplies were available, survival instincts encouraged people to consume and protect themselves. Fast forward to today, and those same instincts can create challenges in a world filled with advertising, instant purchases, credit cards, and unlimited choices. Your brain naturally wants immediate rewards. This is why spending money can feel good in the moment. Buying something new can create excitement. Ordering food after a long day can feel like a reward. Upgrading your lifestyle after getting a raise can feel like success. The problem is that short-term satisfaction can sometimes compete with long-term financial goals. This does not mean you are broken or bad with money. It means you are human. Understanding this is important because financial improvement is not just about creating a budget. It is about understanding your triggers. What emotions cause you to spend? Do you spend when you are stressed? Do you spend because you feel like you deserve something after working hard? Do you spend because everyone around you appears to have more? These questions matter because money decisions are often emotional decisions. The solution is not eliminating all enjoyment from your life. The solution is learning how to pause, evaluate, and make intentional choices. Wealth building requires delayed gratification. It requires choosing your future goals over temporary impulses. The people who become financially successful learn how to manage their emotions around money. They create systems that protect them from making decisions based only on feelings. When you understand the psychology behind your spending, you move from reacting to your money to controlling your money. While personal responsibility matters, we also need to recognize that the financial environment around us influences our decisions every day. We live in a world designed to encourage consumption. Companies spend billions of dollars studying how people make purchasing decisions. Retail websites are designed to make buying faster and easier. Social media constantly shows us lifestyles, products, and experiences that can create pressure to spend. Credit makes it possible to purchase today and worry about tomorrow. None of these things are automatically bad, but they create an environment where spending becomes the default choice. This is where lifestyle creep becomes dangerous. Lifestyle creep happens when your income increases, but your spending increases at the same rate. You get a raise, so you upgrade your car. You earn more money, so you move into a more expensive home. You receive a bonus, so you increase your spending instead of increasing your savings. Over time, your financial progress disappears because your expenses grow along with your income. Another challenge is that many people are taught financial habits without realizing it. They may grow up seeing debt as normal. They may never learn how investing works. They may believe that financial stress is simply part of adulthood, but these beliefs can be changed. The first step is recognizing the invisible influences around you. When you understand that many systems are designed to encourage spending, you can start building systems that encourage saving and investing instead. Automating savings, creating spending limits, and setting financial goals are ways to design your environment for success. You do not need unlimited willpower. You need better systems. Financial progress becomes easier when your environment supports the person you are trying to become. One of the most damaging parts of financial struggles is the shame that often comes with them. People look at their bank account and feel embarrassed. They compare themselves to others. They believe they should have figured everything out by now. But shame does not create financial progress. Awareness does. The truth is that many financially successful people have made mistakes. They have carried debt. They have overspent. They have made decisions they wish they could change. The difference is that they learned from those experiences and created better systems moving forward. Your past financial decisions are information, not a permanent identity. If you spent too much money, that does not mean you are bad with money forever. If you have debt, that does not mean you cannot build wealth. If you made financial mistakes, that does not mean your future is ruined. The important question is, what are you going to do next? The first step is understanding your current situation. Look at your income. Look at your expenses. Look at your debt. Look at your habits. Do not judge the numbers. Use them as information. Once you understand where you are, you can create a realistic plan to move forward. Maybe that means cutting unnecessary expenses. Maybe that means creating a debt payoff strategy. Maybe that means building an emergency fund. Financial improvement does not happen through one giant decision. It happens through consistent, small improvements. Every dollar you save, every payment you make, and every smart decision you repeat builds momentum. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. When you stop focusing on guilt and start focusing on solutions, you regain control of your financial future. The biggest shift happens when you stop seeing yourself as someone who is struggling with money and start seeing yourself as someone who manages money intentionally. Your financial future is not created by one paycheck or one decision. It is created by the habits you repeat over time. Think about your finances like building a house. Every decision is a brick. Some decisions strengthen the foundation. Some decisions create problems later. But every day gives you another opportunity to build differently. Becoming financially successful requires becoming aware of your choices. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your goals. Before taking on new debt, ask yourself if it creates value or simply creates more payments. Before increasing your lifestyle, ask yourself if your future self will benefit from that decision. These questions create financial awareness. The goal is not to avoid spending money. The goal is to spend money with purpose. Money should support your values, not control your life. When you understand where money problems come from, you can start eliminating the behaviors that hold you back. You can recognize emotional spending. You can avoid unnecessary debt. You can build systems that make saving easier. You can create a financial plan that works for your actual life. Financial freedom is not reserved for a small group of people. It is built through knowledge, discipline, and consistent action. Every person has the ability to improve their financial situation by making better decisions one step at a time. The most important thing is starting. You do not need to have everything figured out today. You simply need to make the next right financial decision. Money problems are complicated, but they are not impossible to overcome. The first step is understanding that financial struggles usually come from more than just income or spending. They come from habits, emotions, beliefs, and the environment around us. When you understand the root cause, you can finally start creating solutions. You can stop reacting to your finances and start designing your financial future. Remember, the goal is not perfection. Everyone faces financial challenges. The goal is awareness, improvement, and progress. Start by understanding your habits. Identify the things that are holding you back. Create systems that support your goals. Build a relationship with money based on confidence instead of fear. If this video helped you see your finances differently, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Yield for more strategies on money management, debt reduction, saving, investing, and building long-term wealth. I want to hear from you in the comments. What is one money belief or habit that you have had to change during your financial journey? Your answer could help someone else who is working through the same challenge. Remember, your financial past does not have to control your financial future. Every decision you make today is another opportunity to build a stronger foundation. Keep learning, keep improving, keep making progress. Because we are building real financial progress, one step at a time. If you are ready to take control of your money and build better financial habits, subscribe to the Daily Yield and join a community focused on creating real financial progress. Comment below, "I'm taking control," if you are ready to change your financial future.